2023 Genesis GV60 EV, electric luxury SUV. The race to achieve carbon neutrality has picked up considerably. The 2023 Genesis GV60 EV is the most recent model to hit the market. This vehicle will have much more to offer with its new futuristic design. Could this be one of Tesla's most intriguing competitors? Stay tuned as we close up the 2023 Genesis GV60 EV. What new features will it introduce? Stay tuned and don't touch that dial. A brand new vehicle for 2023, the Genesis GV60 shares a platform and numerous unseen components with its prestigious corporate siblings, the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Kia EV6 small crossovers. Let's first look at the car's different trims and prices. There are two all-wheel drive trim levels for the 2023 GV60, Advanced and Performance. A rear-wheel drive model is on the way, but not for the 2023 model year. The most popular trim is the Performance, but we recommend the Advanced for most buyers. We'll explain why later. The Advanced is priced at $59,985, plus a $1,095 destination fee, and includes 20-inch alloy wheels with all-season tires, LED lighting, heated, self-dimming power-adjustable side mirrors, a glass roof, acoustic window glass, except rear window, leather upholstery, power-adjustable, heated front seats with memory settings, 60/40 split rear seats, and a Bang & Olufsen audio system. We suggest the Advanced because it costs less than $60,000 and has many fascinating features, as well as a slightly longer driving range. Starting at $68,985, the Performance trim upgrades or replaces modern features, including a more potent front motor, ventilated rear brake rotors, large disc brakes, electronically controlled adjustable suspension, 21-inch alloy wheels, and all-season tires, an electronically controlled limited slip differential, Napa leather upholstery, an extendable thigh bolster, and massage function for the driver's seat, and heated rear seats. Let's now look at the battery and the car's performance. Two dual-motor powertrain options, each with standard all-wheel drive, are available for the 2023 GV60. A 99 horsepower, 74 kilowatt front-wheel drive motor and a 214 horsepower, 160 kilowatt rear-wheel drive motor are standard on the Advanced trim. 314 horsepower, 234 kilowatts, and 446 pound-feet of torque are the maximum combined outputs. In normal driving conditions, the Performance trim's two 214 HP motors produce 429 HP and 516 pound-feet of torque. A chartreuse button on the steering wheel activates the Boost mode, which offers a 10-second power boost to 483 horsepower. Only the 3.5-second times of the Tesla Model Y Performance and Ford Mustang Mach-E GT Performance among potential rivals can match the GV60 Performance's impressive 3.2 0-60 mph sprint when Boost is activated. Both GV60 trims are elegant, cozy, agile, and enjoyable to push hard on winding roads. The steering is quick and responsive, and the braking is confident, especially when the one-pedal maximum regenerative braking mode is activated. The limited slip differential and air suspension in the Performance trim keep torque moving in all directions. However, the GV60's weight, 4,696 pounds in Advanced trim and 4,872 pounds in Performance, overwhelms the all-season tires when cornering at high speeds. While summer or Performance tires would increase grip, they would reduce a driver's range by a few miles. So how long does it take to charge the battery? The 77.4 kilowatt-hour battery pack is shared by both all-wheel drive 2023 Genesis GV60 trims, but the Advanced trim range is lower at 248 miles compared to the Performance trim's 235 miles. Range-wise, the Audi Q4 e-tron splits the difference with 241 miles, while the Volvo C40 Recharge trails 226 miles. Leading the pack are the Tesla Model Y, 303 to 313 miles, depending on trim, and the all-wheel drive Ford Mustang Mach-E Premium, 270 miles. While not as luxurious as their Genesis sibling, the all-wheel drive Kia EV6 and Hyundai Ioniq 5 with long-range battery packs also outperform the GV60's range, with 274 and 256 miles respectively. The range of the GV60 Advanced is equivalent to 95 miles per gallon for combined city and highway driving, while the Performance drops to 90 miles per gallon equivalent. The Audi Q4 e-tron matches the Advanced with 95 miles per gallon equivalent, while the C40 Recharge comes in second with 85 miles per gallon equivalent. As usual, Tesla leads the pack in EV efficiency comparisons, with the Model Y long range receiving a 122 miles per gallon equivalent rating from the Environmental Protection Agency. The EPA rating for the GV60 Advanced is 35 kilowatt-hours consumed per 100 miles. The Q4 Sportback has a 36 kilowatt 100 miles rating. The GV60 Performance and all-wheel drive Mach-E Extended Range has a rating of 37 kilowatt-hours, and the C40 Recharge has a rating of 39 kilowatt-hours. Tesla's Model Y long range is the most efficient, consuming only 28 kilowatt-hours per 100 miles. The GV60, like its Hyundai and Kia counterparts, has an 800-volt charging system, allowing it to use the most powerful DC fast chargers available. On a 350 kilowatt fast charger, Genesis claims the GV60 can recharge a 90% depleted battery to 80% capacity in just 18 minutes. This compares to the competition's average times of 25 to 35 minutes. The GV60 has an 11 kilowatt capability for 240 volt, level 2 charging equipment at home or the office, and it takes roughly 7.5 hours to recharge a completely depleted battery. Rivals range from 11.5 hours for the Model Y and 8 hours for the C40 Recharge. Each cycle aims to restore a completely discharged battery to its full power. The nationwide network of DC fast chargers operated by Electrify America is available to GV60 purchasers for 3 years of free 30-minute charging sessions. The 2023 Genesis GV60 is a small, low-roofed crossover. Still, it appears and feels larger, in part because of a contemporary, open interior layout that makes the most of the flat and extended wheelbase provided by the vehicle's skateboard-style electric vehicle EV platform. The center console, which has an open parcel shelf and a small bin under its cantilevered upper arm, divides the leather-covered, reclining front bucket seats. The backs of the typical flat bench-style rear seats found in crossover vehicles are adjustable and partially reclined. The clear, unclattered dash has a sweeping glass-fronted panel that houses two 12.3-inch screens, a driver information panel that can be customized on the left, and a color touchscreen on the right. There are vents for the passengers in the back seat under the door pillars, and the climate control knobs are located separately in the lower center of the dash. The touchscreen is managed by a rotary dial on the center console and can also hear voice commands. When the power is on, a second rotary that acts as the gear shifter manifests as a grooved metallic hemisphere for convenient handling and shifting. When the power is turned off, it rotates into the console, revealing its other half, a crystal hemisphere. Except for the Tesla Model Y, which is longer by 1 inch, the GV60 is longer than every rival at 186 inches. Its 62-inch peak roofline is the lowest in the group, but it still has more rear headroom, 31.4 inches, than the Volvo C40 Recharge or the Audi Q4 e-tron. Only the Model Y's 41 inches and the C40 Recharge's 40.9 inches offer more front headroom than the 39 inches it provides. In the segment, rear legroom is also third with 37.6 inches, trailing only the Model Y's 40.5 inches and the Ford Mustang Mach 31.1 E's inches. Only the Mach-E has more legroom than the GV60, with 43.3 inches. When the rear seat backs are folded, the GV60's cargo space behind the seats expands to a slightly less than flat 54.7 cubic feet or 24 cubic feet. Only the C40 Recharge has a smaller cargo space behind the seats, 14.6 cubic feet, while the Q4 e-tron and the C40 both have smaller total cargo capacities of 54.4 and 42.6 cubic feet, respectively. The Model Y's maximum towing capacity is 3,500 pounds, while the Q4 e-tron is 2,200. The Genesis has a towing capacity of up to 2,000 pounds. The Mach-E is not approved for towing in the United States, where the C40 Recharge can tow up to 2,000 pounds. Many of the 2023 Genesis GV60's features are controlled by the 12.3-inch infotainment screen. Still, there are also physical knobs and switches for the audio, climate, and lighting systems, as well as a rotary controller on the console to help drivers focus on the road. The GV60 screen is simple to read and use. Despite not being the largest in the segment, both the Tesla Model Y and Ford Mustang Mach-E have 15 inches. Standard features include Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but wireless connectivity, a wireless phone charging pad, 2 USB ports, one for data and charging, and 2 additional USB charging ports are located on the back of the console to accommodate passengers in the back seats. Additionally included as standard equipment are navigation, Bluetooth, and a Wi-Fi hotspot with a monthly fee. A 17-speaker Bang & Olufsen audio system handles broadcast and satellite radio. The active noise-canceling system uses these speakers to keep the GV60's cabin quiet even at high speeds. Several augmented powertrain sounds are also present, some gratingly shrill and loud. They are disabling able. V2L, or vehicle to load, is a power takeoff feature that, like other Genesis, Hyundai, and Kia EVs, uses a factory-supplied adapter to let the battery pack power 12-volt tools and appliances, or even provide an emergency trickle charge to another EV. So, what are your thoughts on the Genesis GV60 EV for 2023? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. That concludes this video. That's all we had in store for you. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Until the next one, peace, I am out. Peace.